boys and girls. Okay, first of all, y'all already know. LaJill Hunt is hanging out at the cafe, guys, giving us a new release exclusive for Perfectly Fine Christmas. But guys, on top of that, LaJill is hanging out with your girl for her birthday. So it's a dual celebration, okay? We are celebrating her new release. Of course, we got our Christmas attire. We're going to talk about our Christmas attire as well. And we're going to do a little birthday celebration. Thank you so much, LaJill, for hanging out with me, giving me a new release exclusive for Perfectly Fine Christmas, and hanging out with your girl for her birthday.
Thank you for letting me hang out for your birthday. Yes.
Yes. For those who may not know LaJill, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and then we're gonna talk about this Christmas look, because I think we look cute, girl. We look cute.
We look real cute.
Yes, we got the glasses going on. We got our Santa hats, the red. Yes, Hunty. LaJill, introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, my name is LaJill Hunt. I am an author, screenwriter, and a creative content creator. And hey, Miss Tony. I've been writing since 2003. And I just have a lot going on right now. So yeah, that's about it for
I love it. And guys, okay, y'all seen that reel of that TikTok, and they gonna be like, wait, I know you're not just gonna roll like you didn't say that. Okay, first of all, guys, if you don't know, LaJill do a little screenwriting for Family Business, which is like, that's my show or whatever I do. It's Christmas time and Christmas theme and all that, but I had to throw that in there. LaJill, you know, like as soon as season 3 dropped, my husband and I, we binge watched the whole thing the weekend.
Yes.
And we were like, okay.
Family business.
Yes.
Oh,
no. Yes, had to get that in there, guys. So if you have not had the opportunity, go binge watch season 1 and 2. Season 3 is live and in color, BET Plus.
Yes.
Shout out to LaJill and Carl Weber. An amazing job to all of those, the actors, the writers, everybody. That's our show.
Yes.
Yes, but tonight, boys and girls, we have LaJill Hunt hanging out with us in the other capacity that she works in. So LaJill, tell us a little bit about Perfectly Fine Christmas. But before you do that, I forgot, because we got, we styling today. So LaJill, tell me about this fabulous look, because I'm loving it.
Well, because we want to have a perfectly fine Christmas, we had to represent. And I love Santa hats. I have several. Ooh, child, my ponytail is a little raggedy. But I just love Santa hats. I have multiple ones. I have one like yours. But this one, courtesy of the Dollar Tree. I like it. It's got like snowflakes on it. It's red and white. I'm also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Yes.
We are in Atlanta this weekend for our 55th National Convention. So the city of Atlanta will be painted red this weekend. I'm so excited for all of my sorors that have come in, are on their way. Traveling mercies to you all. But red and white, some of my favorite colors. My absolute favorite colors are orange and green. But I have an orange Santa hat.
I love it. Look, you're just representing.
Yes, well, I love a good Santa hat. So, and I love, my children hate it, but I love sparkly. And so, yes, I have sequins Santa hats. Like, I love them.
Look, it ain't nothing wrong with having a little bling, okay?
Exactly.
Boys and girls, of course, I am hanging out with LaJill. And when LaJill was like, okay, we're going to rock the Santa hats, I was like, I'm so here for it. So, LaJill, I got my little Santa hat on with you. Girl, I even found a little Santa scarf, and it got this like little bell. It matches. And of course, I got like a little nice little a red sweater. So that is what I am rocking on today. Yeah. And I feel like we're cute. I don't know about nobody else, but
you see the in the back the stocking that my cousin hung.
Bam.
Yes, with the Delta stocking,
Yes, we are representing. So, guys, again, like, tag, and share. Tell somebody that LaJill Hunt is hanging out with us at the cafe, and it is Christmas edition, guys. And we are talking about her latest release, A Perfectly Fine Christmas, which leads me right into it. Before you tell us a little bit about it, tell me about this beautiful cover because it's so gorgeous to look at.
Wow. I was the first two covers they sent me. I was like, because I think our graphic designer is used to LaJill Hunt type stuff. So he wrote it. He came back with an original. If it was a typical LaJill Hunt book, then it might have, because it was like a woman and he's a little inappropriate. And so I try to be nice. I was like, no, that really doesn't fit. And so after the second epic fail, I just emailed him. I was like, listen, this is what this is like. And so I love that he came back with this one. This one is everything. I think it's so symbolic about what the book is about because it's the true gift is on the inside. So I think it's amazing. I love it. When I saw it, I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those covers. I think when you did like your cover reveal or when you posted it, first of all, it's LaJill Hunt, guys. So you know how you have some of those authors that when they come out with a book, it could be a pamphlet. You be like, okay, I got that. One click. LaJill Hunt, guys, she is one of those authors. Okay, let me just tell you.
Thank you. I will take it. I will take it. But I love the cover. Like truly loved it. Sorry, I'm sharing our sharing us on Facebook.
Okay, no problem.
But yeah, I was like, yes, this is what it's supposed to. It gave what it was supposed to give on the outside, and I knew that was important because I tried to give what it was supposed to give on the inside. So.
Absolutely, guys. If you are just joining us, it is twofold tonight. Okay, first of all, I'm hanging out with the one and only LaJill Hunt, guys. Her latest release, Perfectly Fine Christmas, is available now. And guys, LaJill is taking the time not only to give us an exclusive, but hang out with your girl for her birthday. And of course, LaJill, I love all things Christmas. So when you said about the hats, I was like, oh, I'm here for it. I'm so here for it as well.
So LaJill, anyway, so I was like,
I know, right? I know. I love a good hat. Look, Santa hats included. So LaJill, share with us a little bit of what Perfectly Fine Christmas is about and what inspired this lovely story.
Okay. Perfectly Fine Christmas was inspired actually by my niece, Carissa, who lives in Mobile, Alabama. She is a 7th grader now, but last year during the pandemic, I was kind of like her Zoom instructor, like to help her because, they were doing virtual school. So every day, like after we would do her work, she would say, okay, well, I'm going to get on the game. And I said, why do you I said, Carissa, every day you get on this game. Why? And she says, well, basketball, doesn't start for a little while. And because she's a basketball, player. And I said, okay, well, you don't watch TV, you don't like movies. And she said, no, I don't. And I said, why not? And she said, well, I asked her why she played the game. And she said, well, I play the game because when I can create characters that look like me. And she was like, there's no one on television or in movies that look like me. And I said, that's not true. I said, Carissa, we are living in the land of Lizzo. Body positivity, acceptance. Like, there's someone on television that looks like, because everything now is about representation. And Carissa is a bigger, beautiful, brown-skinned tween. And I also was a beautiful, bigger, brown-skinned tween. So I just knew that she was wrong. And I said, okay, there's someone somewhere that looks like you on television or in film. And she said, well, when you find them, let me know and I'll watch. So for 2 days, I searched up and down Nickelodeon, Nick Jr., Teen Nick, Disney Plus. I searched up and down Netflix, streaming services, everywhere, looking for a bigger, beautiful, brown-skinned teen actress. And Carissa was right. There is none. So I had to apologize to her. And I said, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. I said, I tell you what, I'm going to write a Christmas film for you. And she was like, huh? I said, I'm gonna write a Christmas film for you. I said, and it's gonna be about a beautiful, bigger brown skinned girl that looks just like you. And she was like, you're really gonna do that? And I was like, yes. And at the time, my mentor, who is a screenwriter, told me, he said, he kept for a couple of months, he was like, what do you want to do? What do you want to write? Come on, Jill, what? And I kept saying, I want to write a Hallmark movie. Like, I want to write a Christmas movie. And so he was like, fine. And he told me, he was like, about what? And I was like, I don't know. Like, what do you think? And he was like, it's not up to me. He said, you need to find what's missing. Carissa showed me what was missing.
What was missing, yeah.
Yeah, so I knew whatever Hallmark or Christmas film I was going to write was going to be about it was going to be a beautiful plus size lead, because I think there is a lack of beautiful Black plus size leads in romance films. We are the teacher. We are the lady that works at a restaurant. We'll be the boss. We'll be the next door neighbor. We will be everything except for the lead. So I said, whatever I write is going to have a beautiful plus size lead. And then I said, well, I need to figure out a story that has a beautiful brown skinned tween as well. So I came up with this story about Naya, who has lost her mother right before the holidays. And she's beautiful and she's smart, and she is also lost and lonely. And now she has to live with her grandmother, who is graceful and fair-skinned and beautiful and has long hair, and she's esteemed, and everyone looks at her grandmother because her grandmother is everything. She is the amazing Claudia Fine. And so now she has to live with her grandmother, who she really does not have a relationship with, and her equally as handsome, fair-skinned, beautiful Uncle Reese. So now she has to live with her family members who she does not look like at all. And she no longer has her mom, who, didn't look like her, but was the person that just loved her unconditionally. And she's trying to figure it all out. And her family members have a tradition of being crowned queen of the first Noel ball. Her grandmother was the first queen, and her mother followed suit. And Naya doesn't feel worthy of being a debutante, and she does not have the support. So therein, she lacks the confidence until she meets an amazing, beautiful, larger than life, beautiful, full-figured fashion designer named Kendall Freeman.
I love it.
Changes her life, honey. And so a friend of mine texted me the other day, and she said, first of all, I'm crying. She said, I'm on page 54 and I'm crying. I was like, Lord, you're only on page 54? She said, girl, I am bawling. She said, everyone needs a Kindle. I said, you're absolutely right. Everybody needs a Kindle. And I told her that this book right here is the book that 13-year-old LaJill needed. It's a book that I think all of our young ladies need, because I wanted to be the Kindle. This is my gift to all of our beautiful, amazing women.
Oh wow, I love it.
Who need a Kindle. So I can't be everybody's Kindle, but I can give y'all a Kindle. So it's a great story, and it's inspiring, and it's emotion driven. It's very emotion driven. And a lot of people, when they hear like, oh, she lost her mom, like it's not a sad story. It's an inspirational story, because I lost my mom on New Year's Day, and I lost my grandmother on January the 4th. So the holidays just aren't the same without the people that you love. So how do you sing, how do you sing joy to the world when your heart is aching? But Kendall actually shows her through her actions, because it's one thing to have someone tell you something, but baby, to see it played out in front of you and then have it reciprocated by whatever she's showing you it's expected of you, that's what makes the difference.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you are just tuning in, let me tell you, okay. And look, I'm with Lynn. Okay, y'all see what Lynn Jackson said, okay? Follow suit. As well. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. LaJill, I mean, it's this book is just amazing. And guys, of course, you guys know that books make great gifts, but I'm just thinking for all the young women, period, or what have you, that representation is so key. And LaJill, guys, you're just gonna be blessed. Okay, so LaJill, thank you so much for sharing with us what was the inspiration behind this story, which is a beautiful inspiration as well.
Let me say, the full manifestation of being able to give Carissa a movie is on its way. But while we're waiting, I was able to give her an amazing book.
And that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And speaking of the characters in this, when you think about Kendall's character, what words come to mind for her?
Kendall's character, she is, oh gosh, she's strong. She is, she's motivating. She embraces everybody that she comes in contact with. And even the book starts out with you understand where she gets it from. Mm-hmm. Like, and the same way she was poured into. Yes, Miss Tony, yes, exactly. The same way she was poured into, she pours into others.
Oh, that's special.
And yet she's still human, because you see, even though she's strong, she has moments of pure humanity that we see that she has to deal with as well. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that's what I love. I love Kendall. Like, I love her. I love her.
I love it. Look, I love it. And I think that the readers are going to love her as well if you have not read it. Okay, LaJill, we're going to switch gears a little bit. Okay. Tell me a little bit about Uncle Reese. What words come to mind for Uncle Reese?
Oh my gosh. Uncle Reese is, first of all, he's fine. Oh Lord, he is fine. Oh, he gives typical, I'm not a colorist, but he gives typical light skin vibes. Like, he just does. And he's very, because he is very attractive and has been his entire life, he feels that he's supposed to be with what everyone else thinks is an it girl. Mm-hmm. Until he realized what a true meaning of an it girl is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, and he loves his niece. And he loves Naya. He loved his sister. And in his own way, he loves his mother. He loves his mom.
See,
but he's so simple, like, he's so blinded by beauty and like, oh God. And so many people are like, why is he with her? Why is he with her? And it's like, isn't that usually how it is?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And LaJill, speaking of like film, if you happen to be the casting director for Perfectly Fine Christmas, who do you see playing Reese? Who do you see playing Kendall? Or if you kind of have your cast, what does that look like?
Okay, so this is so crazy. Yes, Miss Tony said he loves himself. He does love himself, honey. Like, oh God, like I say, typical light skin vibes, like Drake vibes. But man, and my friends and I have gone through this like so many times. In a perfect world, believe it or not, Kendall is Amber Riley. Oh, definitely Amber. Naya. There's, in my mind, there's only one Naya. And as a matter of fact, when I was writing the book and when I was writing the treatment for the film, and there is an amazing, beautiful, talented, oh my God, young lady who is perfect for Naya. And her name is Krista Campbell. She is the daughter of Warren and Erica Campbell.
Oh my goodness, yes! And she has so much personality. I could see her playing Naya. Oh my goodness, yes!
She is Naya.
Look, so whoever's listening out there, okay? Yes! Wow!
She is Naya. I've already had a phone call with her. Like, honey, baby, I need you and your mom and daddy to pray because this right here. So
yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
look, I just got all kinds of excited right there.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just show you all who Reese is. And he is a new actor. He's here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Talented. Just I just cannot think of anyone else that would be perfect. And another thing that happened, my friends and I were talking, and they were like, well, what about, we were tossing names around, and I said, no, I got, he's new and he's very, very talented. And this is Johnny. But
nice. Yes.
Yeah. And just, this is Johnny. So yes.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
He's so talented, and I can just see Johnny on the motorcycle, and I can see him in that uniform. Because he's a firefighter. Reese, I mean, not a firefighter. Reese is an EMS, and he's adrenaline driven. So
yeah,
like that's him. And just for the simple fact that Johnny is a talented actor, and I know he will knock it out the park. And I know that he would just do well with Krista. Like, I can just see them on screen together because it's
wow.
And I can see him with Amber. Oh, and if you want to see Johnny and so many other amazing, talented, beautiful, full-figured, plus-size women, I encourage you all to check out Pretty for a Big Girl, because that's how I found Johnny. He stars as Justice on Pretty for a Big Girl. And it's a YouTube show written by Courtney Arlette. And it is like, oh my gosh, so much talent. And that's how I found him. And I became a fan. And I was like, oh, like, this is him. This is Reese. This is definitely Reese. And for Claudia, I was thinking Vanessa Williams, the beauty, Miss America, Vanessa Williams. Like, but a friend of mine, and I'm like, I don't know. A friend of mine said Jasmine Guy as Claudia.
Okay.
Is she old enough to be Claudia? But definitely Vanessa Williams. And I'm trying to see. Oh, someone else said Claire Huxtable. Maybe. What's her name? I can't think of her name.
Felicia Rashad. Yes.
So I mean, if we're gonna reach for the
look, we got a 4 cast. I mean, I'm seeing it, guys. Put in the comment section if you are seeing these names that LaJill are calling out as well, guys. If you're just joining us, the one and only LaJill Hunt has stopped by the cafe, guys. It is Christmas edition, and we are talking about
we turning it birthday.
Now, LaJill, are you
Yes.
ready to give us a little snippet, just a little bit, to wet that whistle, just a little bit?
A snippet of what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look, just a little bit, because you don't got us excited about all these people who will play them. So if you could just share with the cafe attendants just a little bit.
Okay, let's see. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, where are we at?
And guys, while we are waiting for LaJill to find her snippet for us, guys, this is her latest release, Perfectly Fine Christmas. Like, tag, and share. Tell a friend that it is live and in color, available where books are sold, guys. We are super duper excited for us. Check out this beautiful cover as well. And of course, you guys know how we do it here on the cafe. If you have a question or comment, put it in the comment section and we'll be sure to include you as well. And LaJill, you just let me know when you are ready.
What is it? Right. Oh, here we go. Okay, so. Okay. This is the first time Maya and Kendall formally meet. They've met each other in passing, but this is the first time they formally meet.
Okay.
Naya stepped aside so that Kendall could enter. Her eyes caught Kendall as she walked past, and Naya took in everything she could about what had to be the coolest dressed woman she'd ever seen. She'd been so busy trying not to be seen earlier to really pay attention, but now she couldn't stop looking at Kendall. Everything about her screamed high fashion. Her outfit, her hair, her makeup, even the soft perfume she wore. As they wandered into the living room, Naya's eyes went from the chunky heeled boots on Kendall's feet to her big curly hair. What stood out the most was the jacket she had on. It was denim, but it had colorful patches and words painted all along the sleeves and on the back. Beautiful, sassy, inspired, artist, peace, love, pride, and other positive affirmations. It was one of the most incredible things Naya had ever seen. Your home is beautiful, Kendall said, glancing around the massive living room. Thanks, but it's not really my home, Naya said nonchalantly as she continued admiring the artwork on the jacket. Kendall shrugged. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you lived here with your grandmother. I mean, I do, but it's not my home. Not here, with her, Naya revealed. Kendall stared at her for a second, then said, I get it. It probably doesn't feel quite like it yet. It takes a minute to adjust. It took me almost a year after I lost my mom for the house I moved into to feel like home. Kendall's voice was just as warm as the look she gave Naya. For the first time since the funeral, Naya felt as if someone understood. So many people had offered condolences and prayers that she'd become numb to them. Kendall's words were sincere, and Naya could sense the distant ache that came with them. Naya, I hope you don't think you're eating pizza in my living room. You need to take it. Her grandmother stopped in mid-sentence when she entered the room and saw Naya talking to Kendall. Hi, Mrs. Fine, Kendall greeted her. I was just telling Naya how beautiful your house is. Oh, I wasn't expecting someone to be visiting at this hour, especially someone uninvited. Naya slowly sucked in air as she tensed up. The chill in her grandmother's voice was enough to cause the temperature in the room to drop several degrees. Naya had quickly become accustomed to the icy demeanor of Claudia Fine, and now she felt nervous for Kendall. I apologize. I thought Dina spoke to you about me coming by, Kendall replied. Naya was surprised that Kendall didn't seem intimidated or affected at all. As she spoke, she maintained the same warmth and friendliness that she displayed with Naya. Kendall reached into her pocket and took out a plastic bag. You left these at the boutique, and Dina asked me to bring them to you. Claudia paused for a moment before taking the bag from her. They're your glasses, Kendall told her. I'm sure you need them. Personally, I wear contacts, but when I don't, it is stressful when I can't find my glasses. A sister needs to be able to see at all times. Naya laughed at Kendall's joke, unlike Claudia, who remained stoic as she opened the bag and removed the eyeglasses that were in it. Thank you for bringing them. I did call Dina and confirm that my glasses had been found, but I wasn't aware that she was having them delivered. How much do I owe you for your services? She asked. Oh, my, nothing. It's no big deal at all. I'm glad to be able to do it. And it gave me a chance to chat with Miss Naya here, Kendall replied. Well, I'll make sure to give Dina a call and thank her for having you do this. And I'll let her know it was appreciated. Claudia nodded. Then, as abruptly as she had entered the room, she exited without saying goodbye. For someone who constantly comments about proper decorum and etiquette, she certainly doesn't apply the rules to herself, Naya thought. So.
Guys, oh my goodness, with that snippet. Okay, what are you waiting on? LaJill Hunt, Perfectly Fine Christmas as well. Now, okay, LaJill, you know we have to play a game of this or that. It's going to be Christmas edition. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
All right, let's bring it on. Okay, guys, I'm so excited because I'm hanging out with LaJill. Okay, so this is that. First one. Hot apple cider or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate with the whipped cream. Yeah.
Okay, no, Jill, you know I'm laughing because do you particularly say hot chocolate or hot cocoa?
I say hot chocolate because that's what's on the Starbucks menu. So, you know.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Christmas sweater or Christmas PJs?
Ooh.
And look, it's all things according to you, so you can say both. It's
definitely both. Okay, I'm gonna say Christmas PJs though because every Christmas Eve, my daughters hate it. I force them, so all of us we're gonna have our same Christmas pajamas, like whether it's onesies.
LaJill, are there pictures?
There are pictures, like yes. And last year, my daughter worked for QVC for customer service, and the customer service department had a photo challenge, like best family photo, and she won. She used our family photo and won. And I
was like, see? yes, I love it. Okay, real tree or fake tree?
Real tree. No. Fake tree because the lights are already on there. Yes.
Okay, and let's speaking of lights, now are you clear lights or all things colorful lights?
I wonder if I can show it. Clear lights.
Damn, LaJill got the trio, boys and girls, with the clear lights representing. I love it. Okay, now LaJill, yes. Are you sweet potato pie or are you pumpkin pie?
I am sweet potato pie, but I will, I don't mind pumpkin pie. Like okay. I don't mind. Like
okay.
No, but I'm from Mobile, Alabama, so y'all know we get down with the sweet potato.
All right, LaJill, ham or turkey?
Ooh, ham. Ham. And the next day, the leftover ham in the Hawaiian sweet rolls. And first of all, I'm keto, so I'm just living in my past lives with all these answers. But yes, the Hawaiian sweet rolls that, you use the leftover ham and make you a ham the next morning. Yes.
I love it. Okay, LaJill, wrapped gifts or unwrapped gifts?
Okay, so.
This sounds like what happened.
I suck at wrapping gifts. Every year from the time they were little, my children got a garbage bag with a bow on it. So I would literally take all their gifts.
If I had some pearls, I'm clutching them. What? Did you say I'm clutching?
Oh gosh, all that wrapping paper and that. So there would be 3 sacks under my tree. Huge sacks tied up. Now, the Dollar Tree started selling bike bags that you could put the bike in. So okay. I would use a bike bag. 1 year, those plastic containers that you like, it was a plastic container with a bow on it. Like, look, your stuff already folded up in there. Take this container in your room. Like, yeah.
So guys, if you don't know, if you need any like Christmas wrapping 101, of things that you can use, go to LaJill, because she just told us a big
because I'm gonna use
tub. She
everything
done told us a
except
bike
gift wrap.
bag. She don't,
Yes. No, like, no, I'm not all that. No, they open their garbage sacks, like, oh, and take stuff out, like, oh, okay, put it back in there, put it back in when you finish, put it back and take it to your room. Take it to your room now.
look, and then you're done. No mess.
Yes.
I mean, it's done.
And I'm the type of person that what I will do, like, I will hide your new cell phone in like the shoes that's in the box, like like, oh, I hide stuff in. Like, 1 year, my daughter was
So check
mad.
everything.
Yes, like, my daughter was so mad because she wanted a cell phone, and she like opened her garbage sack and it wasn't in there. And I was like, "Did you try your boots on?" Because she took the sack to her room and everything. And I was like, "Did you try your boots on?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, you got attitude?" I was like, "Okay." I was like, you just not even gonna try them on." And she was like, "I'm not wearing them today." I was like, that phone was in there for it was 3 days after Christmas when she finally decided to try, and I was gonna let her have an attitude the whole time. I wasn't gonna say nothing. And then finally she tried the boots on, and she realized, like, oh, I got a phone. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Mom! I was like, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Like,
Nothing. Now, LaJill, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve, I throw we call it Dirty Santa party. I guess it's White Elephant. We call it Dirty Santa, where, whoever picks the gift or whatever. And if you don't like it, you can take somebody else's gift or so.
Yeah.
I have that at my house. Last year, believe it or not, because everything was via Zoom, I had Jilly Jill's Christmas Eve scavenger hunt. And so
cool.
Everybody was on Zoom, and I would like list, like, it was whoever got the item first. So I was like, a Kool-Aid pitcher. And they were like, it was so funny because I had like,
that sounds so fun.
It was like a Kool-Aid pitcher and a box of cereal, a bottle of wine. Like, and to see everybody scrambling in their house, like, I was like, a do-rag. Like, oh gosh. So we played a virtual scavenger hunt, and it was hilarious.
Wow, that seems so
fun. It was. And then I had we did finish the line. Like, I would play like Christmas song and then stop it, and you had to finish it or whatever. But yeah, I had the Jilly Jill's Christmas Eve scavenger hunt, and it ended up being the Christmas Eve Olympics. So by the time we finished all the little virtual games that I had picked out, but
oh my goodness!
You know what was so funny? Oh gosh, my sister's best friend, they live in Texas. His wife was running and she slipped, and he grabbed like he was like, we got it ready. Like, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, she fell.
Oh my goodness. See, that's when you having some fun, okay? Yes, when there are some bloopers included.
Yes. Oh, it was so much fun.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And LaJill, of course, thank you so much for hanging out with us. The time goes by so fast. Of course, guys, you know that there is a giveaway. LaJill, let us know what the giveaway for tonight is going to be.
The giveaway for tonight is we have a perfectly fine gift box. I cannot tell you what's in it, but boy, oh boy, this gift box it really is amazing. It's some special items. Because this book was my gift, I actually created book boxes for like the Kindles in my life that that are being, sent out from my heart to theirs. So I'm actually going to reserve one of these for tonight's winner. So
Guys,
they will
oh my
get
goodness,
a
you are in
perfectly
for a
fine gift
treat.
box.
It is the Perfectly Fine Christmas gift box. And LaJill, of course, how we do it here, I'm just going to go through the comment section. You're going to tell me when to stop, and that special person will be the winner of the Perfectly Fine gift box. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay,
All right.
go.
All right. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Jennifer Copeland. Oh my goodness, Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer Copeland, you are the winner of the Perfectly Fun Christmas box. So Jennifer, get your information to me in the DMs. I will definitely get it over to LaJill Hunt, and she will get that lovely Christmas,
Thank you,
Perfectly Fine Christmas
here,
box.
Jennifer. You know I love you anyway.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, LaJill, please tell everybody else who may not get a gift box, where can they get them a copy of Perfectly Fine Christmas?
You can get a Perfectly Fine Christmas Amazon, of course. They are in Target and Walmart in urban areas. So, but they are available in Target, Walmart, Target.com, Walmart.com, Amazon.com. I do have a few copies if you wanted to get a signed copy for gifts. And I have those available if you want to just go ahead and DM me. But it is a very limited supply at this time. So if you want one, please let me know immediately so that I can go ahead. But they make amazing gifts. Like, they're really, really, really nice. Oh, because you got like a little mini box with the card and the
yes, and thank you so much.
Yes. So, but yes, thanks. It is, someone told me that this book was exactly what we needed. Well, she was saying, her words were, this is exactly what we needed after the pandemic to spark the holiday feelings. And it just leaves you warm, and it's a feel-good book. It's not a typical Jill Hunt book at all. And it's very age appropriate. It really is. Like I said, I wrote it for my niece. So it is definitely age appropriate. It's a great mother-daughter read. I have an aunt and a niece that's reading it. And it's all about body positivity and embracing everything that you are. It just really, really is.
I love that. I love that. And of course, LaJill, please tell us, how can we stay connected with you?
Stay connected with me via Facebook, LaJill Hunt. I have a reading group that's called LaJill's Lit Lounge. I am on Instagram as LA Cool Jill. I am on Twitter as LL Cool Jill. And I am at www.lajillhunt.com.
I love it. And LaJill, on your website, is there a newsletter that they can sign up for on your website?
Please sign up. My blog is actually going to start January 2022, starting in January. Once upon a time, I used to do Jilly's Joints for, it was Jilly's Jam and Joints for my friends. And I would just tell stories about my favorite songs. So I would just be like, oh my gosh, I remember when this song came out, I was dating blah, blah, blah. And one night, blah, blah, blah. And so I would do these and email them out to my friends. And because they could relate, because they and you know, they'd be like, girl, I remember one of my best friends, Toy, hates the song Before I Let You Go by Blackstreet, because I was all in my feelings, and we were about to leave campus to go home, and I put on repeat the entire 2.5-hour ride, because before I left campus, old boy came to see me, and he was like, before I let you go, let me get a kiss goodnight. And literally, he kissed me. I got in my car, and that is what we listened to for like 2.5 hours. So it's stuff like that I'm going to revamp, and every week you're going to get a different Jilly's Jam and
I love it. Oh my
music
goodness,
is
guys.
my love language, and honey, child, I got some music stories.
So stay tuned, boys and girls. And again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with myself, hanging out with LaJill Hunt at the cafe, guys. Getting a release exclusive on Perfectly Fine Christmas. Thank you guys for taking time to help me celebrate my birthday as well, guys. This is one of the best gifts on today was hanging out with LaJill Hunt. I was just so excited all day, guys. So LaJill, thank you so much. And before we go, is there any last words you want to say to the people?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
I hope today, not just today, this week, this month, this next year is the most amazing year yet.
Oh,
because you are amazing and you deserve all of the amazing things that God has in store for you. So just get ready to receive it because they are on the way.
Thank you so much.
I just encourage everyone to have a perfectly fine holiday because you are perfectly fine just the way that you are.
I love it. And guys, of course, if you have already read it or it's on your to be read list, of course, when you finish, make sure that you leave a review. I know that LaJill will be so appreciative for that as well. Again, it makes a great Christmas gift as well. So go out, buy one for you, buy one for a friend. It is available in ebook and print copy as well for that too. Follow LaJill on social media. Follow her on her website. All of that good stuff. Sign up for her newsletter. Follow her blog. That will be some more information on her blog will be coming as well for that too. And guys, that's our show tonight, guys. Angela's a Literary Cafe. Of course, you know I have to leave you with have an amazing day because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, guys, see you later.
Bye-bye. Thank you.